What is going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with yet another video, and today we are back to our regularly scheduled programs. I've reached 1,000 subscribers and I'm so happy. Now all we got to do is just keep grinding and just get to where we really want to be, which is just, you know, up there. But today's video, I just wanted to put together another top 5 list of things that you just hate to lose to in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like, these are things that just, like, they obviously could be avoidable sometimes, but other times you're just like, bro, that was my fault, or like, why is my opponent so stupid? Just certain things that you're just like, oh, why? And basically, just to start it all off, let's start with number 1, which is lag. So this is the one where it's kind of like, it can kind of be avoided. Like, this is the one that's either or iffy. Basically, you're just playing a game and then all of a sudden the connection just shoots up to 20 frames or 12 frames or whatever, and it just throws your combo all off. And let's say your opponent has but so much life left and they're able to switch out while it's lagging, and then it's like they are able to play in this lag and become gods in this lag, and it's like they just hit the lag switch on you and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. But the reason I say this is one of those if and or things is because a lot of times with anime games, the online is just terrible anyway, and basically not a lot of people like to use like an Ethernet cord, right? So for me, I always have an Ethernet cord plugged into my PlayStation. From my router to my PlayStation, no ifs, ands, or buts. It gives you the best connection you can possibly have. Even with a terrible, you know, like Wi-Fi connection, like let's say your up speed or your down speed is like 5 and 5 or something like that, and even if you have your PlayStation connected, it still shouldn't be too bad, right? Like, it should still give you a decent experience, whereas Wi-Fi, you just never know what the hell is going to happen. So to me, especially if you're playing a fighting game, get an Ethernet cord, people. We're in 2020 now. This is like, it should be like the future, and we should be seeing flying cars and stuff now, but we're not. So, but I think everybody should have an Ethernet cord in 2020, and there's, like, to me, no excuse for it. Like, back when I lived in my girlfriend's mom's house, basically we had to get a like 100-foot Ethernet cord to run from the router all the way downstairs to my room, and I made sure to do that. Like, to me, there was no excuse for me to not have a wired connection. So if you're a fighting game player, get a wired connection. Number 2, this one is definitely just like straight up your fault every time it happens because you just didn't block. But 6M into assist into death is just always the worst. It's like you just know, it's like, man, come on, I blocked that, I was standing up. And honestly, like, let's be honest with each other, like, no, we just weren't looking out for it or whatever. Our reaction time is just booty hole, and we're just not looking out for the 6M. We get hit by it into assist, into death, into loss, and then we're just like, why? You didn't even mix me up. Like, I was blocking you great, and then you just 6M'd and then I died. Like, why is that a thing? Like, why is that a thing? And it's literally, this is just one of those complaining ones where you're just like, you literally just didn't need to complain about it. You just got to get better at blocking. You got to look out for that 6M, and obviously it sucks, but again, it's kind of your fault. Same thing with these next 2, which is actually super dash and grabs. These are those things that just like you should have been looking out for the super dash, even if they super dashed in your face, which a lot of times is pretty tough. But like, let's say you just get hit with a super dash from full screen and you get hit by it, like, why wasn't your 2H ready, right? But again, it's just one of those things you just hate losing to. Same thing with grabs. Basically, grabs is just like, it's just your reaction time. Get your reaction time up. Do what Goichi does and flip through a book every time, like before you start playing or something, just to get that reaction time up. And maybe it'll get better for you, maybe it won't, but I know for me, I have the worst time like teching grabs. So there's two ways you can tech a grab. It's either mash and hitting button, square, triangle, or even circle sometimes. Circle or your heavy button is going to be probably the hardest to tech with because it's a slower button. Same thing with your medium. That's why so many people will mash light. But the best way to tech a grab is to honestly just actually hit the grab button. So like I said, your reaction time has to be there, because when you tech with the grab button, it like tracks the opponent's grab all the way from frame 1 to the last frame. Like, it doesn't matter when you hit that button, as long as the grab animation is still about to happen, it will be teched if you hit the grab button. But again, some of us just don't have that reaction time and we suck at teching grabs. So other than that, let's just mash our way through it, or super dash through it, or try to backdash. And for me, every time I backdash into what I think is going to be a punish with like a medium, they still freaking grab me, which is so annoying. And it's just like, why am I dying by a grab? But yeah, that's just one of those things. Grabs and super dash are number 3 and 4. And I mean, it's just, honestly, going back to the super dash one, it's like, definitely one, a reaction thing a lot of times, and 2, it's just like, it's so easy for people to just run in with the super dash and catch you off guard and then you're dead, right? Like, it's just one of those things that you just gotta look out for. And then last but not least, number 5 is raw supers, raw level 3s, raw level 1s, doesn't matter. To me, this is the, obviously everybody does it, but this is the cheapest form of playing a game like Dragon Ball FighterZ or fighting games in general. Like, when they just throw out this raw input that just bags you because you didn't bait it out, or you felt like you baited out and you still got hit anyway, that is the worst. And I think everybody can agree with me on it, because it's like, if I put you in a hard knockdown situation and I'm over here like, all right, he has 3 bars, and it's such a mind game, right? It's like, all right, he has 3 bars, but I've already baited out one of his raw level 3s before. There's no way he's gonna raw level 3 again. And then they do it. It's the worst. But sometimes you get lucky and you can bait it. That's why I always, if my opponent has 3 bars, I am going to safe jump every single time. Safe jumps allows you to be protected from so much. Safe jumps allow you to be protected from raw supers. It allows you to be protected from 2Hs, DPs. There's so much that safe jumps protect you from. So when you know a character has a DP, or if you know they have 3 bars and is ready for a raw level 3, then just safe jump. It makes your life so much easier. But until then, we are all going to hate dying by raw supers. The worst raw super, I think, for me to die by is definitely base Goku, because his level 1 Kaioken, or his Kaioken, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. His Kaioken is a lot of times a mix-up in its own. You will block the first hit and then he's allowed to do another action even after you block it, which sucks because it then just leads into just crazy damage for no reason. Like, base Goku will throw out his Kaioken and it's like a mind game. Is he gonna go behind me? Is he gonna throw out that grab? Is he gonna, like, it's just so stupid. Is he gonna stay in front of me? And it's the worst raw super to die by, in my opinion. But this is my list of top 5 things that I personally hate dying by when it comes to Dragon Ball FighterZ. And now I want to know yours down in the comment section below. Like, what top 5 things do you hate dying by? It could be anything from like a certain set of characters. So like maybe Super Saiyan Goku, Bardock, and Kid Buu is literally, you just hate that. Or like you just hate Bardock, Kid Buu, and GT Goku. Like, just a combination of characters that even if you go up against it, you're just like, nope, I'm leaving this match. No. It could be anything like that. Like, it just depends on your preference. What do you hate dying by the most when it comes to Dragon Ball FighterZ? But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember that God and anime are always on your side. Please come join the Bandit Army. That's all I got for y'all. Peace out.